I still gotta time the beats. Gotta time the beats. Hey everybody, look at that. Here I am. Fresh new haircut because I kinda had to. But my hair grows like a weed, so it'll be back like this. It'll be back like normal next week. But we have a fun show. You know why? Because it is time for the bracket challenge. People love the bracket challenge. It brings laughter and tears. It brings controversy, hate, a lot of hate. I get tons of hate mail. Actually, I don't get any. I don't get any mail. I just kind of wish. The other thing too is I know you're spending your time with us here every Tuesday night. And when I thank you on behalf of the other guys, thank you so much for wanting to spend your goofy night. What a waste. But here you are. You're spending it with us, so I appreciate that. That being said, let's bring in the crew. Let's bring the best color man in the business. Look at that.
There's no place
Yay!
I'd rather be than with you, Caesar.
Oh man, you're a dream. You're a dream of dream of nightmares. Okay,
Dream nightmare dreams.
then we have DJ. Look at that. DJ's back.
Boom.
Thanks, pal. How you doing? And then we got let's see who should be going next. It's the guy. You know what? Hey Ryan. Here we go. Look at Ryan.
What's
Yes,
up?
you got Ryan.
You got stuck with me again.
I
Somebody
you know
got picked.
I gotta tell you, I whenever I have a chance for Ryan to join, I'm happy. Then we have Ish. Look at that. I like when Ryan joins because Ryan challenges me mentally. Um,
Sometimes.
he's the only one who challenges me mentally. The only one that matches me mentally would be probably Ish. The ones who's below me in mental is probably Dan, and then we have DJ. So
These are your friends?
no, not at all. They're podcast friends. You never really
Okay.
talk outside of this. Okay, let's get this going. So we always, as we know, and I'm gonna state it right now. Sorry for whatever pops up on the bracket. We're not in charge of it. Don't you guys in the chat? This is stupid. Who does that? Who picked this franchise or whatever it is? Tonight's topic is going to be the best movie franchise. So you could imagine already in your head of all the franchises that have been coming out for eons.
It's
So
Bloodsport.
that
Jean Claude
is,
wins the Kumite.
is,
That's it.
is it
Agreed.
Game over.
is it Bloodsport? God. All right, here we go. All right, let's kind of get into this. All right. All right, we can see everyone's faces. There we are. Now, just let you guys know, this isn't as easy as we think. What's up, Peter? How you doing, pal? Um, because
Oh, I already don't like this.
and now this is the thing. Is it Planet of the Apes versus X-Men? Now, I'm assuming we're talking about the whole franchise here. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go in order and just in a brief synopsis, tell me why you think it's better than the other. All right. So that being said, let's go with you, DJ.
I got to think about this one because Planet of the Apes that came out before I was even thought of. So,
Well,
go to
we could
somebody else right now.
well, no, I mean, you know what? Because we could talk about. I'm assuming this is. I'm gonna go. This is based on the picture. I'm gonna go based on the
Mostly.
ones now.
Yeah,
The most
the
recent.
new generation.
Current?
The
Yes,
current
the current ones.
current franchise.
Oh God.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right,
All
let's
right.
while you speed up the fucking hamsters. Let's go with you, Brian.
So the only reason this sucks is you're going from movies to like comic book fandom, and as a comic book artist, I love the fact that we even have X-Men movies.
Right.
So it
Right.
sucks because those are my favorite people. Now that being said, I think the even this version of Planet of the Apes, I love that. Original trilogy. Now that there's 4, I don't know what you're gonna call it, franchise. I think those movies are excellent. So well done. Very little dialogue. I'm gonna say Planet of the Apes only because the X-Men movies are cool because of comic book movies, but they made absolutely zero sense to comic book people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one for Caesar over there. What about you, Dan?
Yeah, so I mean, I look at these in 2 regards. I think Ryan hit it on the head, right? When you're a comic book fan and you love certain characters, it's kind of can slant you a little bit. But I mean, the Planet of the Apes have been coming out since like the 60s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like they were kind of first through the wall because I don't think an X-Men movie came out till like 2000. So I feel like it's much tougher to spark the imagination when you don't have as many special effects to work with. I mean, they still did an amazing job with Planet of the Apes. Meanwhile, X-Men had really big casts, had really big budgets, and some of those movies were just not good. I mean, they just, I got to be honest. I mean, I love them. And then I take that and then I add that into the fact that literally Marvel is dumping like 10 X books a week on us. I mean, it's kind of grinding my gears. So, I mean, that's not really a good enough reason, but I think just because the first one through the wall was Planet of the Apes, I'm going to have to go with Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's 2 Planet of the Apes. Let's go with you, Ish.
Oh, so I'm an X-Men guy through and through.
Yeah.
Period,
the way it
point,
is.
and blank. That's just what it is. So I'm gonna be very brief. Anna Paquin was cast as Rogue in these X-Men series, and I wanted to fight my television every time she was on the screen. Terrible movies, terrible, poor continuity, waste of all-star cast. It was terrible. That having said, any iteration of Planet of the Apes, which is also a comic book, the current franchise, the old franchise, it's not even close. It's just not even close. It's Planet of the Apes. If you want to go with the Charlton Heston and the old franchise, if you want to go with this new franchise, I mean, it's consistent. The special effects are good. The story is good. It's well acted. It's just not even, it's not disjointed. It's no confusion. You know what's going on. It's Planet of the Apes.
Okay. DJ?
Same thing. That's why I couldn't make my answer the first time, just because I got to separate me being a comic book guy and loving X-Men, but as a great franchise and movies, I mean, Planet of the Apes is it's pretty damn good. So definitely Planet of the Apes.
And you know,
okay,
piggyback one more thing on it, which is interesting, and I wonder if this is really going to factor into a lot of these franchises. Is like that book Escape just came out this week from Rick Remender, and it's anthropomorphic, like animals are the characters. And they
I have
said
an exclusive cover of that book as well, by the way.
Yeah. I want one, but like,
yeah, you're getting one.
Okay, but I mean, Rick Remender even wrote, he's like, we did it with animals instead of humans because animals elicit more of a sympathetic response. So I don't know if that factored into it, subconsciously for me, but yeah, I definitely agree with everybody else here.
Okay. Well, I was going to say Planet of the Apes, and this ended up being a clean sweep, and it actually kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought this was going to, tug at the hearts of the comic book geekdom, but I got to tell you, I'm good. I really appreciate the new Planet of the Apes. How I appreciate the old ones, but until they got stupid. But I do appreciate the last one, not so much. I got to tell you, I was a little with the last
Really?
one. Okay.
I liked it. I thought
I
they
liked
set it
it.
up great for the next versions.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I think a prevalent theme throughout this particular bracket is going to be rewatchability. And how many people are going back to rewatch those X-Men films? And is it more rewatchable than, say, the first Planet of the Apes or the second Planet of the Apes?
1968, 10 films.
10
X-Men
films.
the year 2014 films. They both total box office 2.5 billion, about that. So
I gotta tell
Planet
you,
of the Apes rewatchability, because we watched those years after they came out.
and I could watch the new one, the first one and the second one. I could watch those all day. It's just something so, especially the very first one, the remake. Loved it. Okay, here we go. Picking that. Very good. Transformers against the old Shrek. All right, I'm going to give you guys about 60. I'm going to give you guys about 20 seconds to kind of process this, unless it's a slam dunk. If it's a slam dunk of who your preference is, I want you to speak up.
I'm going with
Wow.
Shrek.
Okay.
I gotta go
Just
I'm going with hey now. You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now.
Okay.
Come on. Transformers was just it's great characters, terrible franchise. Terrible.
Yeah.
Shrek is you don't even have to like Shrek and you like Shrek if you watched it. You know what I mean? It was just a good movie.
But
Eddie
how many-
Murphy as
okay.
the donkey. Like, what are we
Okay.
doing? Like,
I
come
have a
on.
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you watched them all, or are you just going off 1 and 2?
Transformers.
No, Shrek. Because there's
I've-
multiple movies, and I'm going to be honest. I have kids, and I watched them from when I enjoyed them to like where the newer ones are at. They're pretty bad. I'm just going to be honest. With
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
could say
like
the
the
same thing
first
about
two Shrek
Transformers,
movies
okay?
trump the entire Transformers franchise. There just isn't a good one.
All right, so we got Dan's going with Shrek. Aisha's going with Shrek. DJ, you're going with?
I got to go Transformers.
Okay. All right. Ryan.
See, I liked the first Transformers. I liked Bumblebee. Everything before and after that, like there was no continuity to anything. Nothing made sense. They looked badass, and I wanted to love them. I'll go with Shrek.
Okay. I think I only saw Shrek 1 and 2. I've seen the majority of the Transform movies, and other than number 1, the rest suck donkey dick. So I'm out. I'm gonna go with Shrek. Look at that. There's another one that who would have thought? Here we go. Shrek. Could they pick a worse picture? Oh mercy.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
fuck me. All right. I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds to kind of work on this. Let this process a little, because it's
That first image, is that Avengers or is that just the whole Marvel franchise?
the
whole
looks like the whole
MCU.
Marvel franchise.
I mean, come on, this isn't even fair.
Yes,
I
Lord
tell
of
you
the
what,
Rings, hands down.
It's Lord of the Rings, and let me tell you right now.
No, it's not.
I'll go first. Lord of the Rings, and let me
No.
tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Because that's one book he still has never read.
And nor will I ever read. Right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could watch all 3 Lord of the Rings uncut back to back to back. I can't sit there and watch all the Marvel movies again
You don't have
and
to,
again
though.
and again. I just can't. I'm just telling you. I can't.
True. That's true.
So I'm going based on what can I Ryan nailed it, right? Rewatchability.
That was me.
What can
Oh, ish.
Oh, is that ish? I'm sorry, I guess
Yeah.
you're so small.
They both have
It's okay. We look alike. It's fine.
I know.
I was gonna say the same thing, right? I was gonna say the same thing.
It's just that one. It's just that one has darker glasses than the other.
the glasses
So
of
the other-
Matt, I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, I can't. So the thing is that I can watch Lord of the Rings endless. I can't do that with all the Marvels. So
Oh, God.
I'm out. So I'm gonna go with Lord of the Rings. Let's go in order. Dan.
No, I mean, listen, I hear what you're saying, and they're not bad movies, but they're not. I mean, with all due respect, they're kind of long, a lot of filler in them. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but some of these characters, like, I'm sorry, like Elijah Wood. I mean, why didn't they just fly the fucking eagles into Mordor at the end? I mean, in the beginning, why did they have to get saved by the eagles at the end? They couldn't just fly in with the eagles. I mean,
But
The whole
Dan,
thing
you
was-
could say that. You could say that a lot about also a lot of the Marvel movies.
no, because you had.
Yeah,
to
but
get
Dan, you're just
Sure.
ignoring a part of the continuity, though. The Eagle
Well-
was the Seventh Army, right? And they have to actually convince them.
Yep.
The wizard
all-
had
all
to
I'm
actually
gonna say-
convince them
All I'm
to
going to say
get
is
involved.
no disrespect to Tolkien.
Yeah.
Great books,
Read-
amazing. Thank
Read
you
the
for-
book. Read the
but-
book, Dan.
You read the book.
But
I
I will
dropped
say,
him,
if I had to say, okay, which of these movies I would rather do without, I wouldn't want to not see Iron Man. I wouldn't want to see Miss Winter Soldier. These are great movies that I still watch today. I will not sit through 9 hours of Lord of the Rings. There's no fucking way I'm going to do that. Like, no way. Like, no way.
All right. So
I gotta
I'm
go with
assuming
Marvel.
you're okay. So you're going with Lord of the Rings. Great. DJ.
So, all right. So you have great.
Oh, by the way,
storytelling.
DJ, not to cut you off, but just real quick, Marvel grossed 32 billion. 32 with a B billion of all their movies. Now, I know there's a lot more movies than these three. It's
You
2.1
can't
billion for Lord of the Rings.
you
I mean,
can't compare, you dum. How can you compare Marvel franchise money to Lord of the Rings? They have 3 fucking movies and a
God,
TV
They
show.
have- they have
Liv
six-
Tyler
they
in
have
one
se-
movie
they
and
have- they have
Caesar
seven
Goo Goo
movies.
Gaga.
There's 7 movies.
What 7 movies?
Lord of the Rings has 7 movies.
Are you going based
including
on?
The
Oh,
Hobbit.
that's right, The Hobbit, the whole Hobbit
Including The
series. That's
Hobbit.
Oh,
right.
yeah, don't forget that one.
Yeah.
What's
So
the
it's still
7?
part of the whole trilogy.
The cartoon that just came out last year.
So there's
Oh
Lord of the
yeah,
Rings,
the
Lord of the Rings
Rohirrim.
Forever After, Lord of the Rings.
Riders of Rodan.
Yeah.
I got
All right.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
I
there
have
you
to
go.
go
For
Lord of the
my
Rings.
for my reason.
No, just because. So yeah, and yeah, actually yes, because I can sit through Lord of the Rings and like enjoy every single movie, and the storytelling is top tier. Like I'm sorry, there's some movies I can skip with Marvel. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy what Marvel gave us, but it's almost like me and music. Like I grade an album if I can listen through every song without skipping a song, and it's the same thing with this. I have to go with Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Del.
Okay.
Agreed.
And okay, so that's 2 Lord of the Rings, 1 Marvel. Ryan.
Oh man. So if we're going off all of them, Marvel, I can rewatch every single Marvel movie until Endgame. After that, there's only a few that I'll rewatch. Lord of the Rings, I could rewatch the first 3 back to back. If we're gonna include the Hobbit ones,
Sure,
I
why
could do
not?
without those. So I'm actually gonna go with Marvel.
Oh
Man.
shit.
I
Hold
can
the
rewatch
phone.
more Marvel movies than Lord of the Rings. Now,
Okay.
are we sure
What?
that Hobbit isn't its own little thing on this?
Well, I gotta tell you,
That's the other thing, yeah.
I'm going to overrule this, Ryan. They're showing Lord of the Rings the same way we saw the first Caesar of Planet of the Apes and going on that franchise.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. Let's go Lord of the Rings.
I'll
I think
I'll
no
still,
Hobbit.
Peter's giving a
I'll
good
still
suggestion.
do Marvel. I'll rewatch Marvel more than I will Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
So
So
I
okay.
might have to switch mine.
Look at Peter's
if we're just-
comment.
Get the fuck out of here.
If we're just going off 3 movies,
Yeah, look at
I
Peter's
might
comment.
have to switch it. I'm sorry. I might have to switch it because
It-
Marvel did produce way more movies where I can actually rewatch them and not skip one.
But this is the thing, though. Now,
If we're,
if
going
we're
off
gonna
3
go,
movies,
Do I get
if
to
we're
go here?
going based, hold on, hold
Why
on,
was
fool.
why was speaking this? Why you got?
Wait.
Next bracket.
Wait. I'm just trying to look at something here. Okay, we know we should set the precedent here. If we did Planet of the Apes based on the 1960s and we're going on franchise, I tell you what, let's do franchise as a whole from here on out. And The
Okay.
Hobbit does fall under Lord of the Rings.
Then I
So
still pick Marvel.
okay, how about you, DJ? Do you still sticking with Marvel?
nah, I'll stay with Lord of the Rings. Then. Yeah.
Gosh,
Okay. All right,
That was
Ian.
good.
I mean, Ish.
we're
You
losing.
are-
I'm gonna just speak just a little bit on this. So
You're the tail. You're the breaker.
So when you talk about Tolkien, Christian allegory, very hard to read, very difficult to read, right? The father of high fantasy in every form that we see it today, period, right? It all comes from Tolkien. Scholars say, and this is actually true, it is the greatest literary translation to film of all time. It is the first franchise where you actually don't have to read the books to understand and enjoy the franchise. So then, with that in mind, you take Marvel on the one hand, which 50% of Marvel's films are bad, 50% are good. We're not talking like 70-80. It's like 50-50, right? The Lord of the Rings, not for a franchise not named Harry Potter, owned the 2000s. It was the most epic thing that we had ever seen on film to date. It was hands down. It was the most epic thing, and it was brilliant. It was scene for scene, a masterpiece. You Shall Not Pass. You got quotables. You got the Ride of the Rohirrim. You got all of
It's
these
I
epic
Am Iron
moments. I Am Iron Man was not nothing. There's nothing comparable to You Shall
My
Not
precious.
Pass. Like, come on. Like,
My precious.
like
I'm
got-
inevitable.
you got epic moments. You got scene for scene, high production quality,
You
brilliance.
could say that about movies and Marvel, man.
Yeah, but we're talking about 3 films. We're
That
not
was
talking
kinda
about
long.
Marvel dropping 30 films for you to choose from. We're just
Oh,
talking
for
about
sure.
3 films that came out back to back to back to back and impacted culture like nothing before it. It's just those 3. It's Lord of the Rings.
Boom.
And we're talking
That's-
brilliance. There's nothing people could tear down. You watched a
There you
3-hour, 2 hour and 40-minute masterpiece.
Not
And then you got another one. And
So
then
there-
you got another one.
And this is why I chose this, because I knew this was not going to be a slam dunk by any matter. So suck it, Dan. Lord of the Rings.
Well, I can't wait to see when this thing comes up against like Star Trek, for instance. We're gonna be like, Lord of the Rings was a masterpiece. I mean, come on, man.
I'm
It
not
wasn't
mad
a-
with
are
that.
you
I'm
saying
not
it
mad at
wasn't a
that decision
masterpiece?
at all, because I love both of those franchises. So
Are you saying Lord of the Rings was not a masterpiece?
I'm saying
who, me?
I'm saying it was just a piece.
No, Dan.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
Dan,
This might-
you got homework, bro. I think you need to rewatch it.
I
And, like, actually pay
I
attention.
gotta tell
like
you,
it.
this.
I like Legolas. I like these characters. I like the scenes. I mean, but there was a lot of gap filler in it, and the movies were just too long. Like, I'd rather watch Winter Soldier than any one of those 3 movies.
This might be Dan's last time on the show. This might be the farewell
Take it back.
show.
I like him. I like Lord of the Rings. I take it back.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you. All right, here we go. We got the Matrix versus the Star Wars, Star Trek thing going on here, right? And obviously they're
What are we
using
talking
the...
about? Star Trek television series versus movies?
No.
Films?
We said the franchise.
the
You
whole
said the
franchise.
franchise.
We did say franchise.
Okay, franchise. All right. They only ran for like 3 seasons. I mean, okay, big deal. So let's go ahead and include fucking the OGs and the movies that recently came out years ago. Let's go ahead and add them onto that. So now we got the
The
Matrix.
OG movies are really dope. Wrath of Khan, Search for
Wrath of
Spock.
Well, Wrath of Khan maybe, but
On and search for whatever.
Spock.
that's
not
it.
for
The other
Spock.
one, not for Spock.
Number 4.
Oh, where they found God?
There were
No.
13 films. Star Trek.
No, with the whales.
Oh,
Oh,
for
no,
fuck's
come on,
sake!
stop
That was
it.
God.
Stop,
That was
stop it,
God.
man.
That was. Please,
Stop it.
Ryan. Ryan, where's Ryan? I think it's time.
Ryan-
Hold on.
That was funny as shit, yo.
There we
I'm not
go.
gonna lie.
That was worth it because that was disgraceful.
There was Voyage.
Oh my
Home,
gosh!
Search for Spock, Final
Saving
Frontier.
the fucking whales for fuck's sake!
That
But
was
I know
Final
that
Frontier.
Ryan's trolling, so we'll bring him back.
That was
Okay, here we go.
Obviously, I don't
Um,
know. I can't remember the name of the damn
Yeah,
one.
it's the worst. It's the worst.
Final
one.
Frontier.
Or-
Yeah.
Oh God, it's the final fuck tier because that movie could fuck off. Okay, here we go. Matrix versus the Star Trek Empire. Let's go with you, DJ.
The Matrix. I'm not a big Star Trek fan, never was. So I enjoyed Matrix as when that franchise first came out for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Dan next because he's trying to hide, and I don't know why, Dan. Why would you?
Dude.
I don't understand.
Have we seen all the Matrix movies? If you said, listen, DJ, if you said first movie only, I'm with you. First Matrix came hard. I mean, it was like amazing.
Right.
The rest of them were bad. They were bad. They weren't good. Star Trek, if you look at the overall franchise, it's not even a competition. 13 movies compared to 3.
Mhm.
Comic books, television. I mean, there's literally cult followings to this day of cosplayers. I don't see Neo showing up at Comic Cons. I see Spocks all over the damn place.
Because he's lost in the Matrix, dude.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I gotta say here. I mean, like this. I think again, I'm with DJ. I'm not trying to be smart here, but I'm with DJ. If you say the first movie, I would go with Matrix. But if you look at the franchise, you can't go with Matrix.
Okay. So you're going with Star Trek.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Star Trek only because I can rewatch the first Matrix, and I'm very hard pressed to watch anything else after that, because that last debacle, that debauchery of a Matrix movie, whatever the fuck that was, it was so bad I don't even remember it. Yeah, where I can actually remember some Star Trek movies. So I'm gonna go with Star Trek. So that's 2 for Trek ish.
So what's interesting, right, about the Matrix is you're talking video games, you're talking a really brilliant, freaking phenomenal way to end the 90s, right? Like the 2000s had to up their game because when Matrix 1 came out, bruh, and then you got Lawrence Fishburne. You got a boy who I consider to be the highest paid actor of the 90s through the 2010s, Agent Smith, who also played Elrond in Lord of the Rings. So he went from high trilogy to high trilogy to, but the Matrix trilogy was terrible. Yeah. And when you look at Star Trek for its impact on culture, pop culture as well as culture, period. And then I'll put the Wrath of Khan up against the Matrix. I'll put Ricardo Montalban as Khan up against anybody, anywhere, any day. Then you got things like Deep Space Nine. You got things like Voyager. It's Star Trek, and it's not even close.
Okay,
I'm taking notes.
Ryan,
I missed all of what Ish said because it sounded like nonsense to me. No, I'll agree. I'm gonna go with Star Trek. I like the Matrix. I can actually rewatch all the Matrix movies, even as bad as they are. The last one they did during COVID, that one made zero sense. I wanted it to be good, but
me too.
Star Trek, the old movies, I can't stand.
the Wrath of Khan is the only one really.
I don't remember the names of them. I mean, come on, Big Bang Theory made fun of the very first one.
Ooh, the first one was
but
rough.
as a franchise, like I loved Picard. The show Picard was awesome. Movie franchise, even just the new generation of the Star Trek. The first two were we watched that a lot. We watched those all the time. Third one kind of sucked, but was still better than Matrix.
Okay.
Even Star Trek Below Deck is a cartoon. It's entertaining.
Yeah, I haven't seen
even the old NBC cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon was better.
Yeah, no shit. There we go. All right, moving on. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty here. The Die Hard series or Rocky?
It's a Christmas movie.
That's what they say.
That's not the debate. Let's not start that because we'll stop and just yell at that all night.
Let's go ahead and let's move it up. Let's change it up a bit here. All right, Ryan, go ahead.
Rocky, dude, hands down, Rocky.
Yeah.
Great storytelling, great people coming in. I love the Rocky movies, all of them. If we're going the entire franchise, that goes all the way to Creed. I especially love the Creed movies. I didn't finish the last one, but
they're really compelling.
I love the Rocky movies. Each one has its own little thing to it. Die Hard, legit, how many times can this dude get thrown out of a fucking plane or a building or whatever?
Well,
like I like the movies, but they're to me it's almost just the same.
All right, Ish.
Rising up out on the street.
Right.
Took my time, took my chances, went the distance. Now I'm back on my feet. Listen, Bruce Willis, Die Hard, you're dope, but you've seen him. You know how strong he is. You can't win. It's Rocky, hands down.
Okay. I'm going to go with Adrian. I'm going to go with the Rocky because, some of the later Die Hard movies started dying hard. If you know,
I probably watched Rocky 3 100 times easy.
You want a real man, Ish? You want a real man? All right, here we go. Dan.
Okay, so I love Bruce Willis. I love him in Die Hard, the first one. I love him in Fifth Element. I just love this guy. I feel terrible for what's happening to his health. I mean, he's just a great actor. Yeah, just a great actor. But I'm going to tell you something about Rocky, which I read a long time ago, and it endeared me to the franchise. When before Sly Stallone made it, he was like struggling severely, like going to get kicked out of his house, couldn't pay rent, he had to sell his fucking dog, his dog Buttkiss. He had to sell his dog for $40 just to be able to pay to eat. And that dog, he ended up, after the screenplay sold, he bought his dog back. It cost him 15 grand. And the dog got to appear in the first and second movie. It's in the movie.
Yeah.
So he bought his dog back after that was what he did when he sold the screenplay. So that alone, the dog loving element of that whole lore, and that's a true story, even though it's really good movies. And I think, Ryan, you made a good point about the Creed movies, which I wasn't thinking about in the beginning either. I got to go with Rocky here. Yeah, hands down.
All right. Are we going with the clean sweep here, DJ?
Clean sweep.
Yeah.
Clean
Yeah.
sweep.
All right. It's no shock. No shock. Here we go. Clint Eastwood and the Dirty Harry movies versus keep my wife's name out of your mouth. All right. Because I gotta say, and let's go ahead and I'll start with this one right here, and then let's go ahead and put DJ over here. There we go. All right. I'm gonna start. I'll say one thing. When MIB first came out, the very first one, it was something different. It was kind of cool. It was new. It was funny. It had action. It kind of had it all, and then it kind of jumped the shark for me later on. So and Dirty Harry. Well, Clint Eastwood was just a badass in his time, and even later on, and I just really enjoy me some Dirty Harry movies. So I'm gonna go with the Dirty Harry. DJ?
I gotta go Dirty Harry as well. Just because my grandfather put me on that when I was a kid. And every time I went over his house, he always had it on. So I mean, I actually watched that probably more than I watched Men in Black when I got older.
All right. So there's a little bit of a sentimental tug there for you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay,
for sure.
cool. Ryan?
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
I never got into the whole Dirty Harry thing. I only know one line. It just wasn't my thing. I watched Men in Black a lot.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I got to be honest. There's not really a wrong or right answer. This is a tough one, actually.
No,
Dan.
Ryan's wrong.
Okay,
Probably.
Dan.
So
Probably.
this is interesting. I don't like Will Smith. I don't like him as a person. So this is very tough for me. But I have to look at away from that and look at the entertainment factor, right? I have a hard time believing a guy that looks like Clint Eastwood would be walking around the streets and not get his ass whooped by somebody. Like, with all due respect, you can't walk around with a 44 Magnum and just think you're bad shit. Like, so if that's unrealistic as it is, and so is the Men in Black franchise a little bit unrealistic, it's sci-fi, then which is a more entertaining unrealism? And I think the Men in Black franchise is more entertaining to me. I don't think the Clint Eastwood movies in that era resonated with me. I think the last one, there was like there's 5 movies in this franchise of Dirty Harry. I think it was like Sudden Impact, and what was the last one? Something I can't remember. Deadpool. Was it Deadpool? So like,
Yeah.
I think it was Deadpool. So like, I don't know. Those don't really resonate with me. I definitely like him in like Gran Torino. That was a good movie. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with Men in Black, even though I cannot friggin' stand Will Smith. But yeah, I'll go with Men in Black.
Okay. Well, look at that, Ish. Another tiebreaker.
It's for the tiebreaker.
Oh, it's go ahead, make my day.
Yeah.
See, that's the only line I know.
I
I
just
can't
did
vote for
not
something I've
enjoy.
only seen like part of. So
You got to understand the way that, and this is, I'm going to tell you, this is like a circumstantial thing for me, right? It's like a cultural thing. I grew up a certain way, grew up in a certain neighborhood, went to the military. I could not, and maybe it's my bias, I saw nothing entertaining about Men in Black. Like no part of it was entertaining to me. Like Wild Wild West, things like just didn't it was no entertainment value to me at all.
I could see that.
maybe because I like A better than J.
Okay. Now this is an interesting one. We can keep the same. We'll keep the same order. I have touted many times on the show that I've out of the 38 Fast and Furious shows they have movies, I've only seen one, and it was probably the worst one apparently. I saw Tokyo Drift, and that was kind of my cousin's like, you got to watch this. I'm like, okay, and I watched it, and I was like, well, that's time I'm never going to get back. Blade Runner, as some tout to be one of the very best sci-fi movies ever made, and that's the very first one with Harrison Ford. I did watch the remake, and I enjoyed it.
Wasn't a remake.
There was a sequel.
Oh, that's right. It was a sequel. That's right. It was a sequel. I enjoyed it, and that just for that and that alone, I'm gonna go with Blade Runner. DJ.
So this is kind of tough for me because Blade Runner beginning was amazing. I didn't really like the newer one. Same thing with Fast and Furious, though. I mean, 1 through 3. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Fast and Furious #1 that changed everything in the video game world, the toy world. Like it was that the car world. I'm gonna say Fast and Furious.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Fast and Furious just because of the influence it brought to everything.
All right. Well, I'm not mad at you, even though I kind of am, because it's bullshit. Ryan.
I played a lot of video games, man. I'm sorry.
I just something about cars that are falling 400 feet in the air and it lands and keeps driving. I can't.
We watch ridiculous movies that don't make sense either, so it's fine.
I know. No, that can happen.
So this is another one. I didn't see the new one. I saw the first Blade Runner like once. So if we're gonna go on franchise rewatchability like we did the other ones, I'm gonna go with Fast and the Furious because I can at least watch the first 4 or 5 before I'm like, and here we go. They're taking out a tank with a Prius. Like now we're getting ridiculous. But Blade Runner, I've only seen the first Blade Runner like maybe twice.
Okay. Dan.
I get what DJ's saying because when Fast and Furious came out, I enjoyed it. But then like nowadays when I rewatch it now, I get embarrassed that I liked it because it's just unrealistic. Cars driving under semis and working undercover, and they confiscate some rich person's house, and then they show up. They're like, "Hey, make us some cappuccinos," and it's just so lame. It's so lame, and like, the whole thing, Johnny Tran, and they're fighting with race cars and NOS, and they're talking about NOS like it's like freaking they found like the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, it's just weird shit. So, I don't know, man. I feel like it's kind of lame. I will say for Blade Runner, for what it is, I mean, sci-fi back then and replicants and even cool little shit. Like, I remember when I watched Blade Runner and they had the umbrella with the freaking light up, stem. I'm like, holy shit, that stuff is crazy. I mean, little stuff like that. I don't know. I think with Harrison Ford and even the sequel or the sequel was still pretty good. There were other movies that came out for Blade Runner 2, like short films too, and they weren't bad. But I'm basing my response off of the original from like 80. Was it 82? And
79.
Was it 79? Okay, yeah. 79. And then the one that the sequel. I'm gonna go with Blade Runner here. But Memory Eternal, Paul Walker, taken too soon. What a person. Great actor.
Okay. I'll tell you why. The only reason Fast and the Furious is a successful franchise, because dumbasses like me and DJ that started this as teenagers are dead set. We're gonna fucking watch all of them.
And now you guys are all old as shit, and still,
That's what I'm saying. Like we've put in like our entire life for this franchise. We're gonna watch them all, but for God's sakes, can it be over now before they actually like build a rocket to the moon?
I will say Michelle Rodriguez in the first one was a friggin' smoke show.
Michelle Rodriguez, I like her as an actress, but she's dumb as shit. Like her response to Marvel movies, aren't people sick and tired of these silly Marvel movies? I mean, how many can you make? Bitch, you drove a car in space.
Yeah. Says the woman who's part of a franchise where there's like 400 of them, right?
Yeah, you flew off of a fucking tank in Dubai and landed on your high heels with not a scratch.
Ish, what say you? You're the tiebreaker again.
So I pay attention to things that, because I'm a really, really, even as much as a comic book guy, I'm a movie guy, a movie buff, and especially when it comes to, Dan and I talk about anime, and we talk about American contributions to anime. And as someone who's had extensive martial arts training, I pay attention to things like America's contribution to martial arts, right? And Fast and the Furious has given us one of the greatest fight scenes, American women fight scenes in the history of movies. That is Ronda Rousey versus Michelle Rodriguez fighting all over the city, then down into the train station. That fight scene is widely considered one of the greatest American female fight scenes. And I can tell you, I watched every movie in the Fast and Furious franchise. I watched the cartoon on Netflix. I really enjoy the franchise, But as a student of film, Stanley Kubrick's Blade Runner by itself is a masterpiece. One of the greatest, what is actually considered to be the most perfect movie villain end line in movie history is Rutger Hauer's I've seen things you people would never believe. All those moments will be lost in time like tears in the rain. Like it's brilliance from beginning to end. It's Blade Runner for me. It's that movie by itself trumps many franchises, not just the great fun that I have when I watch Fast and the Furious. Like that movie did something to me as a child. I still watch it and I still get the same feeling. It's Blade Runner. And then the sequel was pretty great too. But the first one, Rutger Hauer, Harrison Ford, it's great.
So you're telling me you never picked up a video game and tried to make a Fast and Furious car?
I love the Fast and Furious franchise. I've watched everyone. I watched the cartoon on Netflix with his nephew. Like I'm a fan. I really enjoy it. But Blade Runner
wins.
Really impacted me on another. I have fun when I watch him. Blade Runner I quote it. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's really great.
So Blade Runner it is. Boink. All right, here we go next.
The thing is, I don't think it's fair because Blade Runner isn't a franchise.
Oh,
yeah.
Who made this?
Son of a bitch.
Who made this?
Okay, listen. Caesar, marking you down now for Pirates of the Caribbean.
I can't choose this one, dude. Don't ask me. I'm sorry.
Mark me down for Pirates. J.K. Rowling stole Harry Potter from Book of Magic, so I'm already on that.
All right, so he's okay. So let's do this. I'm gonna make this easier.
Mark me down for Harry Potter.
Okay, hold the phone.
That's 1-1 already, bro. Like,
okay, so we got Pirates. We got Harry. Ryan, I know how you feel.
Harry.
About Harry, it is.
I gotta ask why. Tell me why, Ryan.
Why? I got that shit tattooed on my arm.
No, that's
you deep.
I like so. I mean, without going through, I didn't read the books. We're talking about.
Well, hold on, I got Marvel franchise tattooed on my chest. Here, hang on.
I picked Marvel, motherfucker. I don't like. I didn't read all the books. Shannon read all the books. I'm just basing off of like movies. Those are just those series of movies that I can just rewatch like anytime it's on. When I've gone out of town, and maybe this is a good and bad, I can put on the first Harry Potter at night and just crash the fuck out.
Yeah.
But it's one of those go-to, like it's on.
You mean like you'll put it on and just fall asleep to it? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. That's why I said it's good and bad. But I love the pirate movies. I wish they stayed the same consistency of good. They lost it in the fourth one. They kind of picked it back up in the fifth one.
Preach.
Overall, I pick Harry Potter.
Yeah, for me it was because I already answered, so I'll just say it really quickly. For me, it's. I watched the Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one in the theater. Enjoyed it. Didn't really enjoy Johnny Depp's character. I didn't like that he became. He kept stealing the shine from the character who was supposed to be the main character because I don't know, it's just weird to me. But then I watched the second one in the theater and I didn't enjoy it. I just stopped. Like it was nothing that kept me. Now, for me, Harry Potter was important because I took my daughter to see everyone, right? Not because I was interested in it, because she was. You know what I mean? And so we kind of grew up. She grew up with us going to the theater, watching Harry Potter, and I really remember them and remember enjoying them. So it's Harry Potter for me.
Okay. I'm gonna and DJ. Okay, so we got 1 Pirates, 1 Harry, 2 Harry. I'm gonna go here, and I'm sorry, DJ, your vote's gonna mean shit because I'm gonna pick Harry only because I could watch every single Harry show. I can see them all and enjoy every single one of them all the time. There's a couple pirate shows movies that I was like, ugh, what one of them was I think maybe the last one. Sucked.
Davy Jones' Locker.
Oh, that one was sucked, and Keith Richards. And okay, man, you know what? It is. So I'm gonna go with Harry. But for shits and giggles, DJ, what would you have picked?
And just because, like, during this time, like, I was a kid, like, I enjoyed these movies a lot, dude. But the ones that I probably enjoyed the most and was attached to, I would probably have to go Harry. I'm just gonna be honest.
All right.
Pirates of the Caribbean, though. I mean, dude, I know you said you didn't like Johnny Depp. I enjoyed his character, and he made it for me.
All right. So what time is it? It's 8:00. So in 1 hour, we went through one bracket, one side of the bracket. So now we're going to get down, well, at least the first round. So that the way it's working out, we might have to try to speed this up a little so we can get the full out.
Just answer. Don't discuss. Just answer.
Yeah, let's answer, and then unless I ask for a deeper meaning, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, let's keep it the way it is now. So Dan, Apes versus Shrek.
Apes.
Ish.
Apes.
Ryan.
Apes.
I will choose the Apes, and DJ.
Apes.
Caesar took a clean sweep. All right, Lord of the Rings versus Star Trek. Let's go ahead and change it up a bit, Ryan. We'll put you on top.
At this point, man, Lord of the Rings.
Okay, DJ.
Lord of the Rings.
Look at Dan's head's about to explode.
He's holding up the Spock's. Yeah, I was gonna say he's doing this behind the table. He's like, "You sons of bitches, live long and prosper, my ass."
Frodo was such a bitch. I mean, we're letting him get a pass here.
The movie, Dan, the entire movie,
And
not one fucking
Aspen,
character.
My God, Samwise Gamgee.
Aragorn was badass. Legolas was badass.
Who are you picking, Dan?
Go with Star Trek, man. Come on.
I was gonna laugh if he was like Lord of the Rings.
After all that,
All
right?
right, it's Gandalf.
Of course, I'm gonna be Lord of the Rings all night, and I'm pretty sure Ish.
Star
We're
Trek.
gonna go. Okay, just to be that guy.
No, Star Trek's a greater franchise.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. So we as if we're a team. Lord of the Rings won, right? 2. Okay. Yes. Okay. Just making sure. Here we go. All right. Now we got Rocky versus Dirty Harry. Let's go the same order. Ryan. Rocky. DJ.
Rocky.
Danny Boy.
Star Trek.
You
Rocky.
can't resurrect shit, dude. Wrong franchise.
I've never let it go. Don't you let go. No, Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Rocky and
Rocky.
Ish. Okay. All right. Wow, we're moving this along. Maybe what we'll do is that maybe the next round we'll slow it down a little bit. So we'll go Rocky here. All right. Blade Runner versus old lightning face there. Let's go ahead and move it over here. And
Harry
we'll
Potter.
right here. Dan.
I mean, just pick Harry Potter and go to the next one because it's all going to be Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Are we all, are we all,
Right.
Harry
Don't you
Potter
forget it.
tattoo. Who's he going to go with?
I got Blade Runner tattooed on my ankle too. I just didn't show you that part. Big old Ryan Gosling right there.
all right.
Schmigo's in both of these movies.
He is.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
plays
shit.
Caesar and
Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Dan?
Apes.
Really?
Well, because he has love for Frodo.
Lord of the Rings.
Man, only because there's more interaction. I'm gonna go with Lord of the Rings.
So we have Lord of the Rings, Apes. DJ, you said Lord of the Rings?
Yes, sir.
And you Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Over.
I'm going to go with My Precious. I'm going to choose My Precious. I will. Here we go. Boom. All right. Rocky versus the boy with the scar. Ish.
Rocky.
DJ? Dan?
I will never pick Harry Potter. It was stolen from Books of Magic. I will never pick it, so I'm going with Rocky.
Lie, the books of magic. Lie,
Never going to go with it.
Lie. Okay.
She stole it.
I'm gonna say Harry Potter.
Okay, that's 2 Potters, 1 Rocky. Ryan?
No, two Rockies. It said Rocky.
I'm
Who said
with
Rocky?
Harry Potter.
I said Rocky.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so we got 2 Harry Potters and 2 Rockies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
This one's hard, yo.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Harry Potter because
I'm not gonna lie, I did that
Like,
shit too.
based on the books, I'm going to go with Harry Potter.
I'm gonna go with Harry Potter only because that fucking Rocky movie with the Duke was horrendous.
No, J-Rob.
All right, here we go. Lord of the Rings, and this is funny because this is what I expected was going to happen actually. And let's stick with the same route. Ish, Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
Lord of the Rings.
Skip Dan, we already know.
Well, the
Oh,
funny
no,
thing is,
You don't
no,
like
Dan
any
hates
one of these
both.
fucking
No,
people.
That's right.
I like them all. I will go Lord of the Rings. I won't go with Harry Potter.
Because they were stolen from the Book of Magic. DJ.
I want that to be my ringtone. Man, I want that recorded.
You gotta pay him.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right,
gonna
motherfucker.
I'm gonna go Harry Potter.
Really? Okay, so 1 Lord of the Rings, one
Two
Harry
Lord of the
Potter.
Rings.
2 Lord of
Wow.
the Rings.
You keep
I'm gonna
ignoring
say
me.
so. This is tough. This is even tougher than the other ones.
Yo, Billy. I'm not
Personal
gonna lie.
opinion aside.
Thanks, Billy.
Personal opinion aside. Best movie franchise of all time. Way more shit has come out because of Harry Potter than Lord of the Rings. That shit has 3 theme parks
Yo,
and never ending everything
True.
else.
that is very
So
true.
I'm gonna go with Harry Potter.
Okay,
I'm
help me
with
keep
Peter,
track.
though. Where the fuck is Star Wars? I'd have been fine.
Let me
Probably on the other
keep.
side.
I have to
Let me keep
completely
track.
disagree with Ryan saying more shit has come out because of Harry Potter. That's just not the truth.
Okay, so what's come out with Lord of the Rings? I just don't know. There could be
the
more.
entire high fantasy anything comes from Tolkien.
I don't know what
Dungeons
that
and
means.
Dragons, elves, knights. You
But we're
name
just
it.
talking.
It
We're
comes from
talking
Tolkien.
about just Lord of the Rings.
He wrote Lord of the Rings, right?
I know, but Dungeons and Dragons would be its own like entity.
Yeah, but it came from Lord of the Rings.
From Lord of the Rings.
It
Well,
exists.
shit.
Like-
Strange Academy from Marvel Comics came from Harry Potter.
What I'm saying is he is the father of high fantasy. Elves and like he's the father of that, right? And like Harry Potter.
No,
came from
I'm not
books.
disagreeing with you how good that the author is.
Ish,
No, what
you-
I'm saying is
Ish,
all
you
of that
complete
came
me,
from
Ish.
him.
You complete me.
So, all right, I have a question. I have a question though. Ish. So,
Mhm.
what has been more of a focus from these 2 franchises? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not Lord of the Rings. You know how many people line up to go to the Harry Potter theme park?
You're
one
trying
of
to
the
tell me,
things
my
No,
man,
I
if
think,
they,
I think it's a
if
good.
they,
I think it's a good argument, and I think you make a good point. What I'm saying is that there is an entire genre that exists worldwide. People play Magic: The Gathering. People
Yeah,
play
I was gonna
Dungeons
say if
and
we
Dragons
start including all that,
before they even put a Lord of the Rings movie out because the book existed. Like
if,
but
it's
we're
if,
just
been a
talking about
part of life.
movies.
It's
well,
been a part of life
let's be
since
honest though.
he created this stuff.
Let's be
All
honest.
right,
If they made a Lord, if DJ, if they made a Lord of the Rings theme park, trust me,
okay, so check
But
me out
they
though.
haven't.
If you think
because
okay, so
Warner
I
Brothers
will
owns everything.
I will
Go
agree
ahead,
with
DJ.
you if they focused Lord of the Rings with kids like they did with Harry Potter. You follow me?
I get
That's
you.
two
No.
different things.
Do we need to get Chris Hansen in here? What are you talking about?
When you start talking with Harry Potter, it was little kids growing up and becoming a wizard. Lord of the Rings didn't. It started basically with adults trying to go travel and figure shit out.
Mm-hmm.
So Harry Potter was it was with kids. It was a kids movie basically. So I feel like if Lord of the Rings did that as a franchise, started with kids and was gradually towards kids, it would probably be a bigger franchise for sure.
Okay, so what's the number here? I forgot.
3
2-2.
for Lord of the Rings and 2 for Harry Potter.
It's 2-2.
Damn it.
Damn it.
It's on you.
Okay.
It's on you, Caesar.
Well, once again, because it is my thing and it is my jam.
No.
I will. It's going to be
Precious.
okay. So there we go. My precious, it is. Stupid stances. There we go.
So where was
You
Jurassic
know, it's
Park
interesting
and
too. Like,
Star Wars?
I think Billy's comment should be posted for the rest of the stream.
Where's
Yo,
that at?
don't post
Oh,
that
girl,
shit
man.
because I was thinking the same
For the
thing.
rest of the stream. Like
right.
really.
Billy, you're right.
Really.
Thinking the same thing. yo.
I'm all right with that. It's okay. I draw superheroes all fucking day. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your date for this stuff? I drew Ninja Turtles today. I'm not as grown as people think.
Okay, here we go. Let's swap it up a little bit here. We're gonna go over here. All right, we'll go this way right here. Okay, here we go.
I
The
can't
Jack
vote on this.
Ryan, the Jack Ryan series, which if you have never seen, it's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Not better than
And then we have the typical Mission Impossible, which are also, I'm not gonna lie, very good. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty tough, tougher than what people think. But
Isn't that the Jack Ryan is the TV show though, isn't it?
Is it the franchise like Clear and Present Danger?
remember,
Danger
it's a
Game,
franchise.
on October. Okay.
Hunt for
Okay, so
October.
all of
Yeah.
that. Hunt for Red October.
Oh, yeah.
So then I'm gonna say Jack Ryan.
No, I think we need to clarify it. You can't. It's the same author, but it's not the same franchise.
It's the same character in all those movies.
It's
Jack
Jack
Ryan
Ryan.
and Hunt for the Red
Yeah.
October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Jack Ryan, of course.
Yeah,
What?
Yes.
Harrison
Yeah.
Ford is the
Same
same Jack
character.
Ryan.
Harrison Ford.
Clear and Present
No,
Danger, played
not-
by Ben Affleck. Hunt for Red October.
October
It's all
is
the same character.
Hunt for October
yeah,
was Alec
Pierce
Baldwin.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin. Yeah, I was going to say Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin. So, all right.
I only like the first, I think, 3 of the Mission Impossibles.
Mhm.
I haven't seen the last 2 because I just kind of lost interest. But I've seen everything with Jack Ryan except for the TV show.
Oh, the TV show is fantastic.
I want to wait till it's done.
It's been done.
Like the series is over.
It's been done since last year.
Okay, then I can watch it.
DJ
I'm gonna go Mission Impossible.
Ish
Jack Ryan.
Dan.
Yeah, I would say I would have known more about Mission Impossible than Jack Ryan, but now that I'm doing a little bit of research while you guys are talking and seeing the true depth of this character and the movies that have been involved in the novels, the Tom Clancy novels, it's got to be Jack Ryan.
I surprised myself with this one because I do like the Mission Impossible ones, and I can't wait to watch the last one of the series because that's it. The last one that they're doing for Mission Impossible is the last one, and that fool's getting more bloated by the minute. I'm gonna go with Jack Ryan. I think it's very well done. Yeah, I'm in. And John Krasinski here did a fantastic job on the TV show. Okay, let's move on next to the Mad Max series versus James Bond.
James
Ouch.
Bond.
Okay,
James
let's stick with
Bond.
the same name. James Bond for Ryan.
James
DJ?
Bond.
I'm gonna go James Bond as well.
Ish.
I'm going who runs Bartertown? Master Blaster.
Master Blaster runs.
Bartertown.
Master Blaster runs Bartertown.
That's what I'm going.
Who runs
I'm going by
Bartertown?
impact on my life, and I could never get through a James Bond movie. I love Mad Max. Just personally, I don't.
Okay.
I know James Bond's great.
It's
never
fine.
Get through one.
That's fine. You're a freak. Dan?
You know, I would have said James Bond here, and I'm still kind of really. This is really tough. The Mel Gibson movies were great. Mad Max. I do like James Bond. Some of them are kind of corny. Some of them are weird. Man, this is tough.
Whole franchise, man.
Yeah, you're right. I know.
007 GoldenEye, an
Well-
iconic game.
That started a world.
and started everything. Like, bro,
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game.
I agree with you, J. Rob, but also James Bond had a villainess named Pussy Galore. Like, what?
Can we include in here? Can we include in here? Dave, can we include in here Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me? That would be that would be the deal maker.
No,
Okay.
that's its own franchise.
I think I'm still going to go with James Bond here.
You want to include Mr. Bean too?
This is tough. This is tougher than I thought. This year was
Get
surprisingly
smart.
tougher than I thought. I'm going to go with James Bond though. I might regret it because I liked Furiosa.
I'm going to go with James Bond. James Bond has been. I don't think I've missed one. So, I have missed a few of the other franchise. So,
Who was your favorite James Bond, Caesar?
you know what? Growing up, believe it or not, was Roger Moore. I think Roger Moore at the time was my James Bond. But I got to admit, I do like me some Daniel Craig. I kind of like that guy. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You mean who? Timothy Dalton? You like Timothy Dalton?
No, this guy.
All right. Oh, Sean Connery. I take that back. Sean Connery, the one was basically Bane. Bane was my Bane is my 007. Okay. So all right, here we go.
Oh shit.
oh,
I'm
damn.
gonna give you guys a couple seconds to think about this. I'm gonna start with Dan. I'm
Damn.
gonna start
that's
with
tough.
Dan. Let's go with
That's
Ish
tough.
here. Okay, Dan.
Okay.
Indiana Jones versus Jurassic Park.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you. I can already predict how this is going to go. If without thinking, everybody would pick Indiana Jones without thinking. The problem is you can't base it on just the first couple movies. You're going to base it on the ones with Shia LaBeouf and all these other ones, and they were just shit shows. So
You got to give everyone their what they got, the rules by which they got to base it
I'm
on.
just telling you, I know what's going to happen. We're going to sit here and think about it. We're going to go the whole franchise. I'm going to go Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford, I'm a huge fan. I love the first three movies. It was just so adventurous. Jurassic Park are good movies too, but they're just, I don't know, they don't gravitate towards me. So I'm going to go with Indiana Jones. See what happens.
So I'm going to
Okay.
keep it real with you. And I say this frequently because I live with someone that is always watching Jurassic Park. There's some films, Independence Day, Titanic, Jurassic Park. I actually told this to J-Rob a couple weeks ago. I cannot get through the first film of Jurassic Park. I've never made it through. I've never been able to.
Really?
Never. I've tried multiple times. I can't even get through it. It's just I can't. I'm not saying it's terrible. It does nothing for me. I have my problems with the second Indiana Jones as an adult, but as a kid, I loved it. And the first Indiana Jones, there was a scene in it when they opened the ark that scared the fuck out of me. I'm going with Indiana Jones.
Don't look at it.
Just at the first two in the snake pit. Listen, I'm going with the first two. Just the first two Indiana Jones alone, to me, because of my bias against Jurassic Park.
TJ.
Jurassic Park.
I'm sorry, Ish. Did you said Indiana Jones?
Yeah, he said Indy.
Okay. Dan, you said Indy, Jurassic. Okay, Ryan.
God, as a franchise, I'll go with Indiana Jones only because that shit's gonna stand the test of time. Even the the shittiest of the Indiana Jones is still better than the shittiest of Jurassic Park.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones only because Jurassic Park has some really shitty. They had some really shitty shows.
So I got a question though.
No. I know what you're gonna say. Hold on. To be fair, okay, so Jurassic Park had some shitty movies. At the same time, the Indiana Jones also had some shitty movies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
some,
but
but
the thing is, Jurassic Park, pound for pound, and for me, it's because of my inherent bias. But if I'm being truthful, when I pick Indy, pound for pound, Jurassic Park is one of the greatest movie franchises of the modern era, and it is. It's blockbuster films that generally win the year,
Theme parks,
box office wise. Theme parks, spin-off cartoons, like it's really a powerful franchise that has legs. That there'll be a Jurassic Park 15. It's never going away.
But that's
It's
what
a
I'm saying though.
bankable
So
franchise.
without from Jurassic Park, what other dinosaur movies is there?
Dinosaurs.
Oh, there's a new one coming out. Don't you worry.
Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend.
Yeah.
Wow. Land Before Time. Bah. Like, yo, what we doing? Every Godzilla movie.
Ish, I love you just because you knew Baby.
Oh man, that was my joint. It was my joint.
so
People have an
going on?
attachment to Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
What's going on?
The dinosaurs. We want the dinosaurs. The stories aren't that great. The dinosaurs are awesome. Primal Wars, yeah, that's a new one coming out. That's like if Jurassic Park were actually real.
Yeah.
Humans wouldn't survive without guns.
And there's an X-Men film where they cast a dinosaur as Rogue. She's like a T-Rex or whatever she was, Velociraptor.
I'm sorry, Ryan. So you're going Indy?
I go in Indy, yeah.
Okay, I too will go with Indy only because
We already came with all. We already did all this.
Yeah, we did this. Caesar just had a senile moment and forgot.
I no, I'm dealing with some shit with work over here on my phone. All right,
Let's just move on past this one.
the Alien stories versus Toy Story Alien stories. That's funny. All right, let's go in the same order. Dan.
Alien.
Man, you tripping.
Alien, hands down. Unless you like a huge
Ripley.
Randy Newman fan.
Ripley.
You Randy Newman fan?
Ripley.
This is hard, yo, because Dan, I'm not trying to put you're old, so it doesn't really.
Listen, I sell Alien comics today.
There's Toy Story comics too.
There's a really dope Alien TV show coming. There's not a Toy Story TV show.
There's a new movie.
There's a new
Alien.
movie, and I'm going to. Y'all wilding, dude. There's not one bad Toy Story movie at all.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Oh yeah, there is.
Or are you talking about the Toy Story 4?
You said it.
Really? The whole plot made sense.
It doesn't make it good.
Oh God. Okay. I'm Toy Story. Sorry.
Okay,
It's not one bad movie.
so we're talking Alien. What'd you say, Ish?
I said Alien.
You said
Alien. DJ, I'm assuming you're going Toy Story.
I gotta go Toy Story. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. You know what? It's kind of funny. I think I've seen all the Toy Stories, and I've only seen maybe 3 Aliens. You know, maybe Covenant. Never saw Prometheus. Never saw any of the other stuff. But it doesn't matter because I lost. I would have chose Toy Story because I don't know. It just other than 1 and 2 for Alien for me, You know, well, why don't you put her in charge? You know, that's that's it. That's it for me.
See, for me, it's the franchise. So I'm thinking about, and one thing that y'all probably don't consider, and you would never consider, Caesar, and that's fine, is that a lot of those franchises, Alien, Predator, RoboCop, they continued through Dark Horse Comics. So it was canon. So things like Newt's Tale, these are things that I read that really make it great to me personally. You know what I mean? Like they actually, in the 90s, they had the licenses to continue those stories, and they did, and those stories were canon. You know what I mean? So we got to see other stuff.
But so what if you were to ask a random person on the street, be like, hey, what franchise hits home for you? And you show them Alien and Toy Story, what do you think they're gonna say?
Alien.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
If you ask a random person on the street what the capital of their own state is, they couldn't answer it. So I'm not going to put that.
Is that Sacramento? Oh, I mean Kansas. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
here
for
we
real,
go.
Star Wars. Come on.
Come on.
Star
Is
Wars,
this I'm assuming this is Star Wars across the board, everyone?
Oceans.
No way.
Oceans.
No way,
y'all
man. Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
I'm going with Ocean's 11.
You're full of shit.
Stop
dude.
trying-
Come on.
Hey, I gotta be honest. I love me some ocean movies, man.
Listen,
I'm a
there's
sucker.
there's one
The
good
whole
Star Wars movie.
franchise.
Star
All
Wars.
of them.
There's
Oh
one
my
good
God.
Star Wars movie.
Remove
Come on.
them right now. Remove
No,
them
I will tell you right now, I'm not going to, because as yes, I'm a Star Wars guy. I'm gonna choose Star Wars. But if Ocean's 11 went up against any other films, I would have taken Ocean.
Ocean's 11
Because-
beats every Star Wars movie not named Empire Strikes Back and Rogue Squadron. It actually
It-
beats them.
Your argument literally collapses on itself because of your own logic from earlier. Your own logic from earlier
franchise.
about Blade Runner and influencing pop culture.
It impacts
Ocean's 11
across
didn't
the whole
influence
world.
shit.
Yeah, but
I
But-
tried to
but
rob
I
it,
agree.
It didn't work out.
we're also talking
Throw that
about my
whole
ability to
franchise in
enjoy
the fucking
something,
ocean.
right? I love the Star Wars franchise, but the reality is the Star Wars franchise as a whole has two great films.
J. Rob, put that
Two
comment. up
great
there.
films. True.
No, I don't agree. I'm looking at the whole franchise. So I'm looking at like Mandalorian was great.
Okay.
Rogue One was good. I mean,
Hold
like,
on. How do you like Mandalorian when that shit was stole from that tiger white cub shit? You were just bitching about Harry Potter being stolen.
get out of
Hey,
here.
Harry Potter stole it from the magic
Mandalorian
books.
was stolen by Wolf and Cub.
Lone Wolf and Cub. But it
Lone
was,
Wolf
and
an
Cub.
homage. It was an homage to spaghetti westerns.
Thank you, Ish. So your opinion, Dan?
Hey, where's your voice for Ryan, Caesar? You just give me the voice, but not Ryan.
No, because
he gave
because
me-
it's true. Because Ryan completely stated a fact. You're like, I will never watch Harry Potter. I will never watch Harry Potter.
Like
Right,
I
because
if I never watched episode Star Wars: A New Hope again and Return of the Jedi, where the Ewoks
That's what I'm
beat
saying,
the Empire with
Peter,
sticks and
exactly.
stones. If I
Dude.
never
Star
watched them
Wars?
again, I'm good.
Yeah, but
Jesus
movies,
Right.
television, comic books, regular
Clone
books.
Wars? Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God,
Talk about
dude.
what
That's
Ocean
fucking
11
crazy.
I'll go with Star Wars. If we're just talking about the movie franchise again, I only enjoyed Empire Strikes Back and Rogue Squadron.
Don't even get into the video game concept.
All right,
man,
all
those
right,
video games
all right.
are dope.
all right.
I
Settle
really
down,
don't.
you animals. Settle down. Okay, here we
He
go.
chose us.
Terminator and
Silence of the Lambs.
please. Here we go.
This one isn't a franchise.
What?
Yeah,
Who is
that
it?
true.
Yeah, there's a couple silence movies.
There's like
There's
different
Three
things
of
in
them.
Silence of the
3,
Lambs.
4.
Oh,
There's
that
like 4
is
movies.
right.
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
With Ralph
Only
Fiennes.
only Ryan. Only Ryan.
Only Ryan. What?
Ryan, you're a horror fan?
I
I'm
saw.
not a fan. No.
I saw
I'm
Red
picking-
Dragon.
I'm picking Terminator like a motherfucker, but I know there's
Oh.
more than one thing from Silence of the Lambs. I just don't like him.
Do you know the Mandela effect? They say that he never says hello, Clarice in the film, but 1,000 people quote that as if he did.
Are you sure he doesn't say hello, Clarice? When she first walks up?
Yeah, it's like a Mandela effect
Everybody
thing.
said that.
It's a Mandela effect. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Dan.
That scene in Red Dragon where he sets Philip Seymour Hoffman on fire and rolls
Yeah.
his wheelchair down the street. Holy shit, that
Yeah.
still sticks with me.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do to you if you fucking say Harry Potter was stolen again. By
No. I will say though, listen, I gotta go with Terminator. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just think his whole story. I love it. But I do like Anthony Hopkins. This is tough. And Jodie Foster. I'm just gonna go with entertainment. I would rather watch Terminator movies than Silence of the Lamb movies. So I'm gonna go with Terminator.
Put the lotion on the skin or get the hose again.
Put the lotion on the skin or get the hose again.
Terminator. I'm a big Terminator 1 Sarah Connor fan.
One does what one's told. All right. DJ?
I gotta go Terminator. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Terminator. Ryan, you going Terminator?
Terminator.
Okay.
I do break out my Silence of the Lambs toys and video games every once in a while.
People
looked at you weird when you bought them too, huh?
Listen.
Yeah. A little bit. Okay, here we go. Jack Ryan versus 007.
That's a good matchup.
Let's go again with the same order. Dan?
Bond. James Bond.
I'm going with Ryan only because I just didn't enjoy James Bond. Not because I don't think James Bond's greater. Personal enjoyment. I enjoyed, those movies.
DJ?
I'm gonna go James Bond.
Ryan?
Bond, baby, Bond.
Okay, so we're all going to go Bond. As much as I like the Jack Ryan series and all that, James Bond, I kind of grew up with that shit. And then I did. Sean Connery was my favorite, yes.
Yeah, he was dope. You can't argue, man.
Oh, bang! Here we go. Indiana Jones versus Aliens. Here we go. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and change this up a little bit. Let's put Dan to give Dan a chance over here. We're going to put DJ. Oh, we'll keep it like that. There we go. Right. We'll put Ryan in there first. Ryan?
God. Only for personal love of the movies, I'm going to go with Indiana Jones because I don't really care for most of the alien stuff.
Okay. That's fair enough. DJ.
I'm going to go Indiana Jones.
Indy.
Yeah, then just run it. That's what I'm going with. So just run it.
We're going Indy. Okay. So Indy it is. All right, now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, people. We're 30 minutes to kind of, and I think we're going to be perfectly fine. Let's go Star Wars versus the Terminator. Let's go with you, Ryan.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. God, I like Arnold. I know. Yeah, but
he sounds like Chewbacca.
I gotta go with Star Wars.
All right, we're gonna go with Star Wars. Fast and Furious. This thing is all right. Here we go. A little bit different. We go to a different bracket. The Spider-Man franchise versus the Dark Knight franchise. Let's go with Ish first.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight for Ish. Ryan.
As much as Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, I think the Dark Knight, those are better made movies. Dark Knight.
Okay. DJ?
So I have a question. Is the Batman as a whole, like cartoons, everything?
For fuck's sake.
It's just the Dark Knight.
Just the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Dark Knight.
Versus the Tom Holland Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, Dark Knight for sure.
No, that's not just that's not just Tom Holland. So that's Sam Raimi and everybody in this thing, isn't it?
That's who? What did he say?
Are we
doing Spider-Man? I mean, even if it is all the Spider-Man movies, I think Dark Knight, that trilogy is still better than all the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm just saying, we're counting Sam Raimi and all those movies, right? Like not just
Yeah, listen, I still get lost with fucking emo Peter Parker. Peter Parker still kind of gets me. So, okay, I also would have chosen the Dark Knight because I like it.
That's like up there with Winter Soldier. I'll watch Batman Begins all day long.
All right, James Bond versus Indiana Jones. We'll keep the same bracket. We'll keep the same order. Ish. Indy,
I'm going Indy.
Ryan,
Indy.
DJ,
James Bond.
Dan.
I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones.
You know what?
I like the
Shit.
gadgets from James Bond, but I got to go with Indy.
So we got 2 Indies and two. What do we got? I'm sorry.
No, we got
We
3
got
Indies.
three
Yeah, three.
Indies. Don't even matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I would have gone James Bond, but hey, the fuck do I know? All right, Indy it is.
Fucking Indiana Jones. I don't care about no gold. I wanted the cars and girls.
Star Wars, and against the old Dark Knight there.
Star Wars.
Let's go Star Wars. Ryan.
Star Wars. Star Wars is like the Dr. Manhattan shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Dr. Detroit.
Star Wars.
Dan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dark Knight here.
Okay.
Dan, that goes against your own logic.
I know, and I thought about that, but then I went back to what you said, and what is more entertaining? What would I watch? And in fairness, I would watch Batman Begins over anything Star Wars IP. But I have mad respect for what the Star Wars culture and what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ish.
Star Wars.
Ryan.
Star Wars.
DJ.
Star Wars.
Dan, does it matter?
No, it's Star Wars.
All right, this is it, people.
Let me ask you a
This is the
question, real
finale.
quick. If I can just go back, Star Wars or Indy? If it was movie score, would it have made a difference? Just the movie score, would it have changed anything?
Yeah, they're both made by John Williams, so it doesn't fucking matter.
They're both pretty great.
Yeah, they're both great, but would it have influenced it differently?
I gotta tell you, I prefer the. I'm not a big fan. There's only certain John Williams stuff that I like, but both of Indiana Jones, I probably would have chosen Star Wars because Indiana Jones sometimes is too happy. He uses a lot of. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of that. It's too much. Where Star Wars, there's some very melodic.
Star Wars has got like
undertones
6 that everyone knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, and it's very, isn't it? Though I will say, John Williams is genius because everybody knows the Star Wars theme, and everybody fucking knows the Indiana Jones theme.
I don't until I hear it. I know the Star Wars thing. I don't know Indy until someone reminds me of it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
As soon as someone starts
When
playing
you
it,
do it, I know it,
good.
but I can think of it off. Do you know what I mean?
Gotcha. I feel you. Okay, so this is the coup de grace. This is where, and I must admit, this is all right. These are 2 powerhouse franchise, and this is the typical trope, right? Fantasy versus sci-fi.
Sci-fi, yeah.
And it all depends on what more. This is more of a personal thing.
Yeah.
Are you more of a fantasy or are you more of a Star Wars? And as a matter of fact, let's go with let's go. You know what? Let's change it a bit. I'm gonna go with Dan because
I'm gonna say. So listen, I know I've been talking shit about Lord of the Rings. I still think they're good movies. So I mean, comparatively, not probably my first choice, but I do enjoy it. I enjoy some of the scenes. I love when they were, holding the castle against insurmountable odds, and Legolas is doing his badass shit, and I love all that stuff. But I will say, I think if I had to look at this and say, okay, what can I really rate this on? One of the most iconic villains that I can recall in my childhood, even to this day, is Darth Vader. And I know he's not a villain in all of these movies, but he's a pretty well-known globally, like, badass villain. I think just for that, among many other reasons, I'm going to go with Star Wars here over Lord of the Rings.
DJ.
Yeah, it's going to be Star Wars for sure.
Ryan.
As far as a franchise, Star Wars.
Ish.
I mean, I want to go Lord of the Rings, but it doesn't matter.
I will say because I grew up a Star Wars kid, and if I read, then I would say, oh, Lord of the Rings, because I read all the books when I was young and yada yada yada, which we all know that's not fucking true. So that being said, I'm going to go with Star Wars because it really does tug at that nostalgia piece of my heart.
It's the top franchise.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. And when I chose this whole bracket stuff, without even looking at anything, I said we all know for the most part Star Wars is going to win. It's just that thing. It's a beast.
It's
right?
well, it's that's one of those franchises that is not finite. Like they're going to continue to make Star Wars stuff well after we're dead. Lord of the Rings can only go so far before they start doing some weird shit.
No, they'll continue to make stuff, but I mean they've been making it since the 70s, right? But the reason why I picked Lord of the Rings specifically was because I just came down to what would I watch right now if I had to choose? Like what would I watch today if I got to get off right now and go watch something right now?
For me, it would be Lord of the Rings. I got to be honest with you.
It'd be Lord of the Rings, and that's why I chose it.
See, I watched Mandalorian today, so.
The thing is, I once again I could watch all three of those Lord of the Rings hands down, no problem. I would have to pick and choose which Star Wars movies to watch, right? Where I can watch the Succession, I can watch Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers, and then Return of the King in a heartbeat. Star Wars is like, I don't even know if I would watch Star Wars, the first one. I might even skip that. I would even skip. I would go to Empire, maybe a little bit of Return, Rogue One. I would pick and choose. So it's tough, but it's.
There was no Hunger Games in here. There was no.
There was
no Superman in here.
Dan, so let's
It was automated. You didn't get to pick. It just was a list.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's piggyback on that. Someone mentioned it earlier.
Like Avatar, Twilight. I mean,
where's the Bourne movie?
Talk about grown men bringing up weird shit. Twilight. What's wrong with you?
I mean, it was still a cult.
I'm going to be honest didn't even want to watch it. I was sick one day, and that was when 3 came out. I think it was in the third movie. I was fucking hooked. Because I sat at home watching Twilight.
The twist. Listen, I hated it too. And my man was like, yo, Ish, just watch the last movie and watch the twist. And I watched it. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, it totally, I didn't see it coming.
I've watched Godzilla. I haven't rewatched
in there.
Them,
I mean,
but I've watched them. I'm friends with the big buff brother. I'm friends with Keller Lutz. So I've watched them. But for Dan, out of all people, to bring up Twilight, out of every other franchise he could have brought up, he was like, Twilight.
It was a big franchise. Hunger
Games. It was just one of many. Like Avatar. Avatar wasn't on here. That's weird.
Oh,
right?
That's a good one too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Avatar.
The Notebook.
Maybe because it's not quite over yet.
Rush Hour.
Avatar, the first movie was great.
Hannah Montana. Where's Hannah Montana movies in this motherfucker?
All right, X Dan out too. He's got to go. Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it to that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. This is nice, actually. It's nice to have show without stupidity. It's pretty good. All right, let's bring these idiots back here. So I tell you what. So someone did right. Back to the Future, which I wouldn't have chosen.
Exactly, DJ. Yeah, right
Teen
on.
Wolf.
Really? You would have chosen Back to the Future?
I wouldn't have chosen. No.
That's shocking.
Over anything?
That's shocking.
It depends who would have went up against, but
Shrek.
It wouldn't have been
Shrek.
Probably Back to the Future.
Okay, then it could.
No. I'm saying, but I would. For me, it wouldn't have been if it went up against James Bond. If it went up against, I wouldn't have chosen Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
I mean, there's only 2 of those.
I done exercised the demon.
But someone also did mention. Someone did also just mention Jason Bourne series, which I enjoyed, except for the Jeremy Renner ones. I was
Oh yeah, Peter. Yeah, there you go. Nightmare on Elm Street.
What about the
Halloween.
vampire joint?
Damn, that is
Which vampire
With
joint?
Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, the
yeah,
Underworld.
Bumpy the Vampire.
Underworld.
Well, I gotta
Underworld.
tell you, Underworld 1 and 2. The third one or fourth, whatever that bullshit was, I lost me. Oh, though I did like Rise of the Lycans. I must admit, I did like Rise of the Lycans. I enjoyed that one. But you're right. Next time, this is what we're gonna do, Ish, and I might have to work with either you, Ish, or with you, Dan. But this bracket allows you to customize, so you could make your own brackets of stuff that we want. So maybe next time we actually create our own bracket of whatever it is, and maybe we'll do this again. This movie
You got to
franchise.
take out the heavy hitter. You got to take out Star Wars. You got to take
Yeah.
out.
Now you're right. You're right. Now what we can do is
Make them all
May-
fair game.
maybe
I will
not
say in the
add.
Born Supremacy. Not to spoil it, if you haven't seen it by now, tough shit. But when they killed Marie in the beginning, that fucked me up. I was so pissed.
Which one? What the fuck are you talking
Spoiler
about?
alert. It's only been like
I mean,
I was
dude, it
glad-
was like
I
20
was
years
glad
ago.
they got- I was glad they
20
got
years
rid of
ago.
her. I was
No,
glad they
no.
got rid
So
of
in the beginning of the first movie, the Bourne movie, what was it called? I
her. She had it
forgot.
coming.
The Bourne Identity.
Oh
He saves
Julia
that one
Stiles.
girl, and then they fall in love. Then they go open
no,
up-
not her, fool, not her. Talk about
I'm
the
glad they
German,
took her out.
the German,
the
girl,
German.
yeah, Marie,
Yeah.
Marie, yeah, the one that owned the Seaside Cafe, the bike shop or whatever.
Yes, Dan, we get it.
That fucked me up.
Okay, customize your own. We all know if Ish is on, Triple X is gonna win, except for the fact.
Oh, that's another good one, yeah.
Only the one with Ice Cube. What about Riddick?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Damn, bro.
So this is what we can do. I like this idea of the franchise. This was fun.
What about Doom? What the shit?
Lethal Weapon.
No,
Okay.
dude, no, dude.
Lethal Weapon.
So next time, what we'll do is that we can make up our own list, guys.
Kill Magnolias.
We could make up our own list and do not add. We won't add some of the ones that were already on here, right? We won't add Star Wars and James Bond and Harry Potter and Indiana Jones. We won't add those because there's a shitload of other ones. The Halloween series, the Friday the 13th series. You know, there's
Nightmare on
stuff
Elm
out
Street.
there. Nightmare on Elm Street. There's a bunch of other ones we can pick, and yes, we'll throw in Back to
Scream.
the Future, Scream, right? So we'll work on that for the next one. But this was fun, and yes, even though Star Wars, we had a strong suspicion was going to take it, we had a couple of them that we had to go like, oh shit, you know. And it also depends
Yeah,
too
J-Rock, good
on
one.
you know,
Cars,
it
Lion
also
King. Mhm.
Lion
The
King.
Incredibles.
The Incredibles. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's definitely a lot
We have
do.
to make some rules on the next one though. Is it based on the movie franchise, the movies, or what came out of that movie alone?
Guardians of the Galaxy was already part of the Marvel part. J Rob, it was already there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
J Rob, you slept on that fool.
Because
Um,
like Ish said, you know, Tolkien created Lord of the Rings, which created everything that falls under the fantasy world.
Yeah.
You know, if we factor in influence that movie had on everything, that's a whole different world than just the movies. Like
Yeah,
what
that trumped
came from
everything.
the movies alone.
Mhm.
Okay. I think we actually might have a winner here with because there's so many other franchises
Sisterhood of
we
the
did not
Traveling
choose.
Despicable Me. There you go, Peter.
Yeah, we could
Gru,
do.
Minions.
I think there was only one of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, J Rob. Okay. Wow. We actually finished this in record time. If you guys ever done this show with us when it comes to the brackets, sometimes we always go over because these fucking geeky mouths just shut the fuck up. Because because he has jaundice in his eyes and his eyes are yellow and he'll
It's
be
really
you
because
know.
Caesar be trying to read the comments.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little personally attacked here. No wonder why I only come on once a month.
That's not true. This is twice, fool.
I
We were
know.
here not too long ago.
It's all right. I'll
But you know
still-
what? But Ryan enjoys coming, you know, and it's
I
They
work
didn't
while-
make the list, Jason. They
I
didn't make
work-
the list,
I
Jason.
work while we talk.
see, yeah. I mean, he's gonna work anyways, right? You know what's kind of funny? You say that, J. Rob. No DC movies. The Marvel was in there, but
Batman was
DC.
on there.
Well, Batman was. You're right. Batman was there.
Not like, yeah, well, because we can lump Marvel into one because it's all Marvel Cinematic Universe. DC can't get their shit together to have a universe.
Until now.
Okay.
Until now.
We're only one movie in, man. We
Until
can't say
now.
shit yet.
We didn't get the Sherlock Holmes franchise.
See, I love those, dude.
I love
Yeah,
The
those.
Purge.
About
The
that
Purge.
I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. Well, the first time I saw the second Sherlock Holmes, the scene where
That
they're
was-
running, the
Was
scene
that
where
with
they're running in the
Robert Downey
forest.
Jr.?
When
Yeah.
they're running down where they're running in the forest, and they're missing the Hellfire and the rifles, all in slow mo.
Yeah.
To me, at that moment was the best cinematic thing I've ever seen in my life, because it was the way it was like in slow mo and pieces flying. It was pure genius. I enjoyed that. As a matter of fact, I highly enjoyed the Sherlock Holmes movies. As a matter of fact, if that was on a bracket, I would have put it up there because I enjoyed. I'll watch that every single time it's on.
We watched
Right,
that a
so-
lot.
Yeah, so that's some good stuff. We could have said 300, which I would not have won because the second one was not very good, other than the 300 itself, right? Since
And
we
you know
have
what?
10,
there's some
Yes.
movies that you wish. You know what would be a fun bracket? Movies that should have had a sequel but didn't.
that's not a bracket, fool. That's just conversation.
It is a bracket.
No,
You put
because
them
you
up
pick
against
one or
each
the
other.
other. Like you're like,
But
okay,
how?
this movie or this one. Which could have had
I
a better?
don't-
Which could have had a sequel? Like I don't know, like Ready Player One or
Ready Player One's getting a sequel.
They're getting a sequel.
I'm
They're
just-
getting
or,
a sequel.
or John Carter of Mars, right, or something like that. You know, I mean,
John Carter Myers shouldn't have a sequel.
Oh,
And that's
shouldn't
a
have sequel.
perfect
Never.
example, right? Because if you put them up to each other, I'm going to say
But
say
there you
Ready
go,
Player
that's
One.
right.
and
Well,
John
depends
Carter Myers.
depends what you ask. Depends what you ask. According
yeah,
to
but
according,
that's the bracket, right? There you go.
according to Dan, there should be about 5. Mars, Venus,
He
Jupiter,
just wants to see Deja Flores again.
John Carter from Uranus. You know what? That is true. RoboCop, you know, which would not have gone far in my trilogy because
No.
the second and third one sucked ass.
There was a
Even
third
though-
one.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah, there was a third
Judge
one.
Dredd.
The reboot wasn't that great either.
Just Dredd was only one. Well, no, that's I only count. I don't count the
Like
Sylvester
Demolition
Stallone
Man
one.
should have had a sequel.
That
Yeah.
would be good. Yeah.
Okay.
Fifth Element could have had an awesome sequel.
Yep.
The Sixth Element.
Yeah. And then they would have went Seventh Element.
Yeah.
And then they could have did
They're
prequel.
already in space, so
First
throwing a
element.
car in there would be fine.
They were
Yeah,
great
they came-
books.
They came to Earth. It's
Yep,
space
Peter,
element.
you're right on.
I like how Ryan is hung up on a car coming from space. That's like a classic. Oh man,
What's that movie that came out a couple years ago? Alita.
Oh,
Oh,
Battle
Alita.
Angel Alita.
Oh,
Oh,
Battle
like
Angel.
a sequel to that.
So
I
good.
like the
Supposedly.
first one.
I
supposedly
thought there was going to be, but yeah, there wasn't.
Isn't there one in the pipe though?
there's supposedly one coming down the pike. Yeah,
I liked it.
I didn't so much. As a matter of
Oh,
fact, it might be
okay.
one of those I need to watch again because I saw in the theaters and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's,
Goonies.
listen.
No, we don't touch the.
No,
Goonies.
Ish is just trying to. It's
No.
an underhanded dig.
You know, I'm not even upset if they actually do another Goonies as long as
I was under the
Dude.
impression
Dude.
they were going to do a remake.
there's always been
Goonies.
talks about it, but whether they can actually do it or not is a whole different story.
I needed a Monster Squad sequel.
Fuck yes.
Like I was
This
mad
guy's
there was
Oh,
gonna
only
that'd
go-
be
one.
dope.
There should have been a whole
Yeah,
franchise. You know what I mean?
That's
We know
funny.
Wolfman's got nards. We got to see who
Wolfman's
else
got nards.
I just found out the other day. I didn't know
Kick
the
him in the
Running Man.
nards.
I didn't know the Running Man was already a movie that was made. I've never seen the first one.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah,
kidding me?
Running
With
Man.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah,
Oh.
I've never seen it. I've never seen
God.
it.
Oh, that's it's one of Arnold's one-liners. I mean, back in the 80s, Arnold was known for his one-liners: Running Man, Commando, Terminator. He was
Predator.
like the Predator. He was king of the one-liners. Running Man.
They are
Um,
doing another Running Man.
That was Richard
Look at-
Dawson at his worst.
It was Richard
Like, he was
Dawson.
an asshole in that movie, man. Like he went from the Family Feud to the family fuckery. Like, yo, he was like
right.
He was like an asshole. Like, yo, how come no Conan franchise?
It's kind of funny because 1 was cool.
2 was good.
I like the one with Destroyer. And
Is that the second one? Is that the second one? Destroyer?
Yeah,
I would like for them to. I would like to see a Turok franchise. That's just me though.
Turok
Turok franchise. Cause I played the game for Nintendo 64, and I love the game.
you know what's funny is the minute he said "to," my hand couldn't fucking get there fast enough to give him the boot.
You know what movie really, now I'm thinking about it, really could have had a great sequel though? Excalibur.
Yeah. Any King Arthur stuff is good. The Merlin series was great. I love all that shit.
Excalibur.
This came from Lord. You know what? That came from Lord of the Rings.
That's right. Stolen from J.K. Rowling.
It was in the books of magic. Someone left their manuscript on a train, and she took it. You know, she got
a movie coming out. It's an awesome movie. Right. This dude broke into Ish's house, read his journal. It's coming out soon.
Oh yeah.
Right. Ish, don't you talk about the J.K. Rowling? Why she took that from the Book of Magic?
She got sued for it and won.
Fucking
who? She got sued?
Yeah, she won.
She won. Yeah, so there you go. So there you go, Dan.
What happens is when you take something from someone and you turn it into something like Harry Potter or something like McDonald's,
and you can afford really expensive attorneys, you get away with it.
And it actually impacts economies and shit. They're not about to just be like, okay, here's your shit back.
Right.
You get a little bit of settlement and you go on about your business. That's really what happens.
Yeah.
Like you can't create McDonald's and impact the world economy.
You can make the funny voice all you want, but if you have read books of magic and you watch Harry Potter, it's undeniable.
No, the guy proved successfully that he left his manuscript on a train and she took it. However, once she created this billion-dollar franchise that impacts,
it's easy to get to the top of the ladder when you start in the eighth rung. It's like,
okay, well, we're not going to give you that. We can't.
You know why? You know why I'm okay with J.K. Rowling? Because he's a dumb fuck for leaving anything on a fucking train.
It's like what happened with the guy who coined the term at the beginning of the season when the two Harbaugh brothers played each other in the Super Bowl. The guy went and trademarked Harbaugh. He trademarked it at the beginning of the season. And when those two teams ended up in the Super Bowl, guess who lost their trademark?
The guy who did it.
The guy who trademarked it.
Yeah.
17 weeks
before
the Super Bowl. He just trademarked it on a whim. And guess who lost his trademark?
That's funny.
Yep.
All right.
Money talk.
Well, listen, we're at the top of the hour, and I truly do look forward to my Tuesdays because it's bringing different people, different.
I do too until you start texting me.
I know. Sorry.
Sword in the Stone was one of the greatest Disney cartoons of all time. Right up there with the Fox and the Hound.
I'm sorry, Habibi. So this is my thing, everybody. Okay. Next week, shit. What's the date next week?
It'll be the 2nd.
The 2nd. You're off.
2nd.
You're off work, aren't you?
I am off work. No, I'm going back to work on the 2nd. That being said, I believe it's going to be the movie review, and we're starting to hit the Halloween. We're starting to get into the Halloween scheme with Mandy and Ryan's and Shannon Ryan's significant.
Her favorite time of year.
Her favorite time of year, and Mandy's favorite time of year is my own, and so is mine. And
Ryan, did you see Weapons?
We you know what, we talked about that show. Were you there, DJ? Did you listen to us talk about it?
I have not. No.
So we had, Mandy watched it along with Tom, who hates everything. He was on the show last, and they trashed the living shit out of that movie.
Out of Weapons?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and Mandy likes everything. She wasn't a big fan of it.
Is anybody
And
watching
Tom-
Peacemaker?
Not
Is
yet.
it out already? Is it out?
The
Yes.
first episode dropped. Yeah.
First
Oh,
Yeah,
just
I
one.
wait. I wait till it's over.
Just one?
They just dropped one.
Okay. I might have to go back and rewatch.
Don't watch it with your kids. Do not watch it with your kids.
I don't have my kids in college. I don't think everybody else is good. All right. So this is about the time of the show where we're going to go around and give everyone their where can you find me and all that bullshit. I'm going to start with DJ because he has nothing to fucking pimp. But hey,
I'm
go
DJ
ahead.
Mallet. You can find me at Comics Beyond Us on IG. That's Comics Beyond Us. I share my mail calls, and that's really about it. But yeah, I'm DJ Mallet. Just follow me on Comics Beyond Us at IG.
Yeah, give him a follow, man. Give him more than just 5 people. Okay, we got here Dan. What do we got?
You know, I echo what you said, Caesar. I look forward to these Tuesdays. I love the guys on this podcast and have such respect. I love when I chat with you all. I learn new stuff. Jack Ryan tonight. I never had any idea of that stuff. So thank you so much for always having me. And, you know, it's always entertaining. You can find me on Instagram, Tree City Comics. I'm always posting my mail calls. I'm always posting every Wednesday my new comic books, the books that I'm reading. I'd love for you guys to connect with me on Instagram, Tree City Comics, and let me know what you think of my reviews of the books. If I'm hitting the mark, if I'm not, let me know. September 25th is a ways away, but just put it out there now. I'll probably start advertising here in September. I will be doing a live sale. I do one maybe once a month, not even that. I'll be doing a live sale with the Comic Underground, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to put all kinds of crazy books out there and cheap books, nothing crazy, but just good books I like to get in the hands of people to read. And I love reading, so I always love it when I can give books to people to do the reading too. And yeah, just connect with me on Tree City Comics Instagram.
And I'm going to drop an exclusive here. A lot of people don't know this, but me and Dan are going to start doing a "What are you reading?" and what are we reading, and share the enjoyment of the books and storylines that we're both reading together.
Can Caesar put himself at the bottom?
No, motherfucker.
Are you gonna be reading?
Ryan, everything Caesar just said was bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like,
wait, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't realize I was still on the air.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I said that out loud.
you said the word
Okay.
read. We all know it's a lie from that moment.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, what's going on, man?
We're gonna read. So you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. Everything's under Ryan Kincaid. I will be at GalaxyCon in Des Moines in September, and then of course New York City Comic Con. We're dropping a bunch of exclusives there. Actually, this Monday we're dropping a new exclusive that you can pick up from our website. You know, another one of those franchises that has busted loose that, you know, everyone has been watching and collecting is Invincible. Big deal, right? So we actually just did a cover for Battle Beast #4.
That's
Oh, that's dope.
Fucking
have
Jesus,
that.
Ryan.
We'll have that out on Monday and in New York because I am a kid at heart saying grown men saying weird shit. We'll drop that at New York. We have
That's dope.
the new Stitch #1.
That's dope, actually.
So I'm just drawing my butt off for the next couple months to drop some cool shit out.
Yeah, but I always say Ryan, one of the I still call him an up and coming artist that you're going to be hearing about for years upon years upon years.
I've been called an up and coming artist for the last 12 years.
I know. I just like saying that because if people's like, oh, he's new. Yeah.
Everyone's always like, "Where'd you come from?" I've been around.
I've been around for like 15 years, but hey, I'm an up and comer. I don't care.
That's
Keep buying my shit. All right, Ish, lay it on me, brother.
So what up? I'm Issue X, and I gotta say, as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Caesar's here every week without fail, blowing smoke, and as always, it's because he brings the fire. We be having guests like Dan. Y'all need to follow Dan on Instagram, follow his reviews, check out his sales. I was in one of his sales. They're really dope. My homeboy DJ, Comics Beyond Us. I'm always checking out his dope pickups on his Instagram page, so y'all need to check it out. Ryan Kincaid, gentleman and a scholar, and I mean that. like one of the most approachable, dopest dudes. You see, every time he's on, he's always kicking it. He's down to earth. He just dropped and showed you some of his exclusive covers. Like, yo, y'all kind of got like a sneak peek at some fire. That Lilo looked like it was just done. Really dope. Really, really dope. Caesar, one of the greatest people you can meet in comics. So if y'all are paying attention to this content week in and week out, I need you to go to the YouTube channel. I need you to give it a thumbs up. I need you to give it I need you to click on it. I need you to watch it. I need you to give him some interaction on YouTube so he can get in the algorithm. Blow it up, because Caesar's a dope dude who brings you dope content every week. And me, I am that dude. I'm Issue X of Comic Sense. You can find me on Comic Sense on Facebook, Comic Sense on Instagram. Yo, I just lost all my video. Can y'all still see me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now we can.
Yeah, my screen just kind of went black on me for some reason. Y'all can find me on Comic Sense on Instagram, Comic Sense on Facebook. I have a page, I have a group. You can also find me at Issue X on Instagram. I got an exclusive cover of Escape that just dropped with Daniel Acuna. I have a dope exclusive cover coming of Exquisite Corpses #6 with Kevin Delgado, partnered with Pressing Matters LLC. Caesar did the video. Can't wait to reveal that. We're going to do the reveal video here again, so y'all can see Caesar's handiwork, because he makes some of the dopest videos for people in the comic industry. His videos are sick. They're crazy. I gave him a headache on this one. Like, I really gave him a headache, but that's what it is. So yeah, that's who I am. That's what I do. That's what it is.
Go. So like I said, next week I believe we're going to be doing the movie review again with Mandy Michaels and Shannon Kincaid. Along with maybe Dell would join, and I might bring Tom back because it's good to hear the negativity that he brings. That being said, what's that?
We gotta get Kate on here.
Yeah, we could bring Kate. And we talked about bringing Kate on here one of these days, but we got to find a very good Dan. We got to think of like a good topic for her to bring her in and kind of pick her brain, because she's also a reader, kind of knows what's going on in the books. As you can see, you can find me on the Instagrams, the Real Dracula's Wolf. Don't do as much content as I used to, but I still do the figures and the slab pairings. And lately, I've been helping people drop their exclusives. As Ish said, I created one for his new one going to be dropping soon. And we will reveal it here on when are you going to reveal that? When can you drop it?
First week of September.
Here's the thing. If you haven't read Escape, get Ish's exclusive, because it's not just the cover is beautiful. The read is amazing. It's a great story. Don't wait on it.
Yeah, it is a good story. I couldn't put it down because I couldn't find it in the first place. Okay. That being said, thank you guys. Ish, DJ, Dan, Ryan, you guys are fantastic. And this is the kind of group that I could see us in our, me in my 60s and them in their 80s still talking to one another and maybe we're still doing the show, but just with trembling voices and more hair for me and less hair.
I'm older than all of us.
I'm the oldest one here.
Oh, that's right. Ish is the oldest one.
I can't believe it.
No, he's not. He's not the oldest one.
I think I got you beat, Caesar. We always do this.
No, we always do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ish is always the oldest one.
Ish just had a 62nd birthday.
Just had a 50th birthday.
I'm 53. So what are you talking about?
I have birth certificate correctly.
I'm born in 72.
You can't do math, dude. He's.
What's wrong with you?
Who is he older than? Maybe it was Dell.
Me? No, Dell's like
Okay,
fucking
so you're
24.
the oldest. I'm next.
You're next. You're next. I am the oldest. I'm 53. Look it. This shirt is for all you guys, you fucking morons.
I'm 35.
This one is for you, bro.
I don't know.
No, I'm good.
Actually, the oldest, because that's usually like, nah, bitch, you're the oldest.
Thank you, Billy.
You know what it is, because I feel pretty good being this age. You know what I mean? I'm all right.
Once again,
comics you read.
I'm 44 and I'm drawing Lilo and Stitch. I can't say shit.
That's such a cool cover, man. That's really dope.
Yeah, that cover's dope.
Fun.
Yeah, that cover's dope.
All right. That being said, everybody, what a good show. Thanks again. We'll see this we'll see some remnants of these guys in a couple of weeks.